So Thomas Crabtree begins. That's 93, sliding off the dish for a ball. They've all been heaters so far from Crabtree. Climbs the ladder once more. Down goes Keegan Geiger for a strikeout of the night. These are two former Pearl River Community College Wildcats. Big swing from Thompson. He'll be tagged out, thrown out as well. It's a strikeout for Thomas Crabtree. Two of those in the top of the first. That ball game against Mississippi State, that was back in the 8th inning. He's disposed of 3 pitches. That was good stuff from Austin Vargas. Tennessee came and got him. They couldn't hold him in Ellisville. Boy, this one might be hit there. This is deep to left center field. Gone! Matthew Russo leaves the yard. 3rd homer of the season for the Bull. He was down 0-2 in the count, worked it back to full, got a pitch he could handle, and an Oppo taco clip.
Yeah, great at bat there from Matthew Russo, Jason. And you said it, fed off a couple tough pitches there with 2 strikes and gets one up in the zone and made it count.
1-2, Gillespie going the other way. It's out in the right field. Schaefer is there. He's made the catch. Thomas Crabtree ahead early. Saw the slider. There's the splitter. Down goes Grayson Schaefer. He fully intended to get 2 out of JUCO. There's the splitter. The 0-2. Another one. Down swinging goes Hudson Maddox to throw down to first to complete the drill. A homer off the tradition of excellent side. 2-2. Vargas fools Dre Barrett. That was a wrinkle. A slider out of the hand. Full count. Trust the slider, but it missed outside. That's a good walk from Kyle Morris. Slider is chopped. They'll go to second for 1. Their attempt over to first in time. 6-4-3. Inning ending. DP. Nico Riho-Berger is up. Fastball lifted. Left field. Gillespie's back at the wall. It's gone. A solo home run for Berger. And we're tied up at 1 apiece here in the top of 3 in Hattiesburg.
Yeah, I love the aggressive approach right there, Jason. You know he wants to get ahead with that fastball. Jump on him early. Don't let him get to those pitcher's counts. You see the fastball jump on it, and he certainly did.
Boy, and that was a dot, too. That was a good spot. You can see the arm side run. That's just a good swing. Nico Berger.
He goes with here.
Like the splitter from Crabtree, and down goes Milam. 6th strikeout of the night. From the stretch. Fastball that gets past Barrett out into left field. Nice piece of hitting for Clayton. On the base pass this year. Splitter back up the middle. Morrison will shovel to Smith for 1 over to first. In time. 4-6-3. Inning. DP. 37 pounds. The southpaw reaches out. Spins that slider again. Odom, a ground ball. Jenkins has been good at third base. He's in a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Higdon. And a little K-strut. Austin Vargas kind of finding himself on the bump in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
The timing of everything for me was absolutely perfect as well.
Yeah, speaking of perfect, you see right there, that pitch right there out of the hand of Crabtree.
Go ahead 2-run home run that essentially won them the ball game. Golden Eagles decide first base, open 1 away. We'll take our chances with someone else.
Certainly.
And it's a 4-pitch walk. That's back-to-back walks as Thompson heads up to second base. Golden Eagles have already had one of those tonight. 6-4-3. Inning, DP. Boy, Russo is a lifesaver over there. Last night, he had 4 games consecutively with an RBI. He has just lifted one out to center field, off the top of the wall. Caroms away from Noah Detillier. Joey Urban is headed to 3. Stand-up triple.
Not his whole career, but even so far early in this season, he's had some big hits for this offense. And there's
Hits one sharply to Jenkins. Urban's going to be safe at home. Joe couldn't handle the throw from Jenkins. And Golden Eagles have taken a lead 2-1 off the leadoff triple from Joey Urban.
What a play from Jenkins. I thought off the bat that was through the 6-hole. I was ready to give him a single. Urban going on contact right there. And
fastball beat into the turf. Avery will barehand it off the back foot over to Gillespie. Nobody holding Russo on. Morrison over the top of a cutter from Tyler Avery. Down goes Morrison. First strikeout of the outing.
I had surgery, coming off surgery that year, and I'll never forget after that game in the locker room. You know, it is your coach having that confidence in you.
Yep. Batter violation. He was not ready. Eyes weren't up. Pitch clock violation. It'll be a strike assessed to Berger. And there's one away. Been a defensive weapon for him. Is added with a bat as well. This is hit out in the right center field. Higdon will cut it off. They're going first to third. And advancing up to second base goes Jackson Milam. Over to third base is Hudson Maddox. That was nice base running.
We've talked about it, if kind of that position that Colby Allen is. You see the
Russo charged hard to make the play, and it got just under his mitt. Boy, he was prepared for the squeeze play to get the out against Maddox at home.
All-time Southern Miss legend, Matt Shepard, just a great shortstop in the black and gold.
Geiger rips this center field in front of Urban.
Yeah,
Colonels have the lead, 3-2. Looking like Shep. RBI single for Keegan Geiger. They've got runners on the corners as Bouchot went first to third.
Hey, that's a great piece of hitting from Geiger right there. Just takes that breaking ball down in the zone.
You can see Shep picking one clean off the turf right now. Of course, he didn't have turf to pick clean. Throw from Odom. Geiger's caught stealing. What a shot from Lawson Odom. What a tag from Seth Smith. Tillier's the batter. He's got an 0-2 count on him. Sundstrom will go slider, gets the punch out, but not before the Colonels put a crooked number on the board. Kind of a rainy day conversation with him as Smith goes down on the cutter from Avery.
Thinks they can pitch on the college level.
Well, to Barrett's credit, he did not. This is a slow bouncer. Charge by Geiger. He'll get it over. Odom is down. That's 3 up, 3 down. We got to go. 5-pitch walk for Casson Thompson. First walk surrendered by Camden Sundstrom. Sharply hit. Barrett's got it. Up to Morrison for 1. Over to Russo for 2. 5, 4, 3.
You know, first and foremost, it's filling up the zone, throwing strikes, and Camden Sundstrom does just that.
Through the 4-hole, out in the right field in front of Ben Higdon. Carter Jenkins is aboard with a single. Sundstrom has seemed to really thrive in it. 1-2, slider low and away. They're trying Odom again. This one's out into center field. The runner will advance. Over to third base goes Carter Jenkins. And Maddox has got an even count, 2-2. Money slider from Camden Sundstrom. Second strikeout of the night in relief. The stopper doing stopper kind of work. Golden Eagles last night, by the way, that strike percentage, that measuring tool, if you will, as Higdon hits a bouncer. Geiger's over to get it. Nice play made. Good slider from Tyler Avery. Russo out in front. This one in on the hands, but lifted up. Left field. Gillespie on the run. He's got the catch. That's 3 up, 3 down for the Colonels. Gillespie's OPS 999. He's also slugging 553 on the year. Treshell got him on the slider. That was a good one, middle.
The triple off the wall for Joey Urban, but that's really, there's a one right there.
Yep, Trey Barrett sends this shopping to the gap. This will go off the wall of Sully's sign here at Pete Taylor Park. Stand up double for Trey Barrett. 6 on the season. Run scored, a walk and a strikeout. This sharply hit. Keegan Geiger has smothered it. And Ben Brewer's thinking maybe a challenge. He thought Caston Thompson was pulled off the bag. Nothing so far anywhere near conclusive enough to believe that he came off. Brewer was certainly convinced of it.
I think he had the best view, right?
He did, but they don't go off coaching box indication.
Call him out. At first base, USM has one challenge remaining.
Calls out. That's as good as you'll find of a slide piece. And Thompson hit out in the center field, right at Joey Urban. That was a line drive that was sinking, barreled up. 102 off the bat of Caston Thompson. Grayson Schaefer will dig in, right-handed hitting. Slider here, ripped out into left field. Back-to-back base knocks for the Colonels. Here we go, 0-2 count. Carter Jenkins, the batter. There's the slider, ground ball right to Barrett. He'll go force to Kyle Morrison in time. That's it for the Colonels. 2-2, good breaking ball out of the hand of Carson Treshell. Trying for a pinch hit moment here. 3-2 fastball. This is going to get off the handle of the bat out in the shallow left field. It's down for a single for Stockman. Treshell to the plate. Fastball. Hickman going the other way. Tucker Stockman will move up 90 feet. 2 on, 1 out. This is midweek baseball at its best. The 3-1 from Carson Treshell. That'll hit Joey Urban on the shoulder. The bases will be juiced for the big man. Poirier disposes of Matthew Russo, a wicked slider. Inning alive, it's bases juiced, 2 outs. Poirier goes slider. Caston Thompson struggling to get to it. And he tags the base in time. Our very own athletic director, Jeremy McLean, on that committee. And Artigue sends a fly ball to Gillespie, who will backpedal a couple of steps. There's one away. He's 6'5", too. That helps as well. Great extension. The 0-2. This is a high chopper to Russo, who will step on the bag. Quickly 2 away. Armistead from the stretch. Frisbee slider caught the back door. A punch out for J.W. Armistead. That's it for the Colonels. Poirier slider. This is chopped over to Carson Jenkins. His throw to Thompson's in time. Poirier gets Morrison chasing. That's the pitch he put to get Russo out on.
Everything's glove side down in the zone.
Yeah, he's used slider down and away, which would be to the righty. 1-2, there it is. Tunzi's around. Cole Poirier, a pose on the mound. The Nicholls Colonels come in and knock off the 10th ranked Southern Miss Golden Eagles 3-2 tonight.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.